Hi, my name is Aaron Schaefer, and I'm going to discuss a problem that I have found in the workplace and a solution to that problem. The problem that I've been running into a lot lately is recently there's been a legal change that stresses that bed alarms in nursing homes is a restraint. Now, for the most part, I agree with that. Um, but in a lot of scenarios, I feel that there has been case after case that bed restraints or bed alarms wouldn't be a restraint. I think that a simple bed alarm would have prevented many of falls recently, especially in the elderly, in the confused, the people that are not aware of their own limitations. Those are the things and the people, the demographics that I'd be aiming towards when it comes to bed alarms. I do feel that a bed alarm on everybody would be overkill, and I think that's where the law came into effect, that we were overusing bed alarms and restraining the patients that were aware of their limitations. But I feel if a resident isn't aware of their limitations, that a bed alarm is an ideal tool to use to help in keeping the resident safe. Um, a loud alarm sounding off tells us as staff and tells them that there's something amiss. It tells us as staff that somebody's getting out of the bed, or that somebody's you know potentially attempting to get out of their bed, and it also tells the person that's in the bed that they're doing something that they shouldn't be doing, and that's important. It's a learning tool for the resident or patient, and it also is a preventive measure that allows staff to get to the resident in a timely manner if they're attempting to ambulate uh, in a scenario where we have a long hallway. If the alarm goes off loud enough, then we have time to rush down the hallway to get them before they do something that they're not supposed to be doing or don't have the ability to do. And it's not that we want to keep them in bed at all costs, and it's not that we want them to stay in bed for the entire hospital stay, but we do want to be able to regulate their 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 bedtime, regulate their walking time, and regulate their time that they're in therapy, and regulate the time that they're in their wheelchair, and so on. I believe that a simple solution. I think that there is a simple solution to this problem, and that is to not be so black and white when it comes to legislature on nursing homes. Allow for a gray area when it comes to restraints. I'm not for restraints, I'm actually against restraints, but I do feel that if you allow for a gray area, allow for restraints to be used in certain scenarios, and only certain restraints like bed alarms that I think are very, in my personal experience, bed alarms have been very positive, and I haven't seen the type of accidents that could happen with other restraints. Um, I think that allowing for certain scenarios to call for bed alarms would be something that I would check into if I was legislating over a nursing home. Just changing 1 to 2 paragraphs of legislature probably would be sufficient. Just stating that bed alarms can be used if the patient isn't aware of their surroundings, isn't competent enough to make the right decisions for their self, care or their well-being, and if the patient um, is isn't diagnosed with a certain type of dementia or a certain type of Alzheimer's, then most of the time they probably wouldn't qualify for, that type of restraint or bed alarm. It would be purely for the people that are already demented and that already have been diagnosed with the Alzheimer's dementia. Those are the people that I would be aiming for that type of legislature change. Just to reiterate, I am for bed alarms, but I'm not for restraints. I don't think that they are one and the same. That is the problem that I've been running into lately, that people that legislate nursing homes think that bed alarms is a restraint. I don't think they are. I believe it's caused more problems getting rid of them in my nursing home experience than it has when we had them. I understand the thought process, but until people have worked in a nursing home, I feel that they shouldn't have that thought process. They should probably put themselves in the staff's shoes, so to speak, before they make a decision that jeopardizes the lives and the livelihood of the residents and or patients of a nursing home or a hospital for that matter. And in closing, my solution, just to wrap it up, I feel like a small change to the wording of the legislature to allow for bed alarms in patients that are demented and in patients that don't have a grasp of their well-being or don't have a grasp of their limitations. These are the patients that need to be watched and need to be monitored, and can easily be monitored better through bed alarms. So that is my thought process when it comes to finding a problem in my workplace and attempting to make a solution out of it for it. Thank you.